What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Burndown YouTube channel. Check out my flossy gear. I got my Destroyer Clothing t-shirts in. I ordered a couple, 2 for me and then 1 for my wife. And then if this thing shrinks up too much in the wash, then she'll have 3 shirts and I'll have to order some more. But if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. It's John Chase's clothing line. It supports children's mental health. So that is my plug. I feel really awkward wearing a nice new shirt right now because I'm going to work on my car. But I figure we got to get in the routine of doing that because that's the whole point, is to wear the shirts out and get new ones, right? And then when he comes out with new stuff, I have an excuse to buy the new shirts. Anyways, enough on that. If you watched yesterday's video or the day before, we started back on the Maliboom. So I landed the drivetrain, so there she is sitting in the driveway, all nice, and then you can see the suspension's down because there's actually a motor and transmission in there. However, the sun went down, I ran out of time, and I didn't really get to button down the cross member, and then the motor bolts aren't tight. So I want to button those things down and then probably put the driveline in, and then we'll see about starting to put some bits and pieces on the motor. Although, I said in my last video yesterday it's supposed to be windy, so the wind is kicked up. Literally, like, I was in here all day working and it was dead silent, and then I come out here to do my stuff, and you know, it's the last mile is the hardest one. So laying on the ground and getting some dust blown in your face in your new t-shirt, why not, right? It sounds like a good time. So also, somebody asked if I had a video on this chassis. I do not. This is actually a full GSI chassis, so it's GSI. This is their Watts link with the 4-link. I put this rear end, I landed the rear end, so this is an 8.8 Ford rear end. This is all going underneath that Apache that I have sitting on the side of the house. But we have to work all this stuff out. So finding the pinion angle, and then center, and then width-wise. If you've ever landed a rear end, it's funny because you just move stuff around in outer space, and then you nudge it and bump it and move it. And then when you try to tack it, you have to measure it like 30 million times to make sure it didn't change. And then I like to articulate the suspension to make sure everything is where I want it. So that is the download on that. If you want to find out more about GSI chassis, they are not affiliated with me at all. I am friends with Scott from GSI though, and I got hooked up. I worked on another truck and we had some parts from those guys. Really cool group of guys out of Arizona. They make, I mean, this frame is freaking killer. So anyway, on to what we're doing. So let me crawl underneath. It's kind of windy. I'll try not to beat you up with windy audio because that's the worst. But we'll go as we can. And then today is Boys Day. My wife went to Disneyland by herself or with a friend because it's like villain night or something or whatever. So she's there all evening. So I'm kind of limited time and I got to keep an eye on my boy in there. So we're going to try to keep it short, at least get something done. Like I said, we'll put an hour in. An hour a day goes a long way. So let's quit yapping, start working. All right, laying under here, these are the hardest bolts to get to on the planet of the world. But I thought this was funny. So I actually had somebody install this exhaust, and I put the V-bend on there, and all he had to do was attach this to it. And I was looking at these welds, and I was like, man, that was pretty cool. The guy looked at the rest of the car, and he was like, hey, I'll just match the welds that are on the rest of the car, so that way it looks like the guy did it himself. So big shout out to the guy that welded this up. I mean, he just closed his eyes and stuck it right on there, bada boom, bada bing, huh? So it's getting a little late. Let's see if we can sneak a few more parts on. Have to keep an eye on the boy because, like I said, it's Boys Day. So let me see if we can sneak some stuff on here real quick, and then hopefully we'll wrap up for today. It'll be an early one, but tomorrow's Friday, so we have plenty of time to make a mess of things tomorrow as well. Man, I was back there struggling. I was like, this thing's hitting. Why is this thing hitting? So this kind of makes sense. So I was struggling getting these in. These are in the wrong position. They need to be one set back, which would move that way and clearance everything. So let me mess with this off camera. We'll see if we can get this back and push the deal over and get these started. This one was really hard to do. And then we'll try to slide that in. And I gotta call it a day because I got a child to feed and animals. I gotta go check on him. So that kind of slowed the process today. But let's see if we can't get this done. And then we'll wrap the video, make sure everything's kosher, that the kids taken care of and the animals are taken care of, so the wife doesn't kill me and I can keep making videos and you guys will be happy.
2,000 years later.
All right, let's share this victory with you guys real quick before I call it an evening. Bam, there it is. We got that dog in. So that the safety loop was kicking it to the side. That's why I was struggling so hard, because I picked the wrong holes for the cross member, because we have multiple holes because we've had 3 different transmissions in the car. So that is that. Got the Delphi headlamp on. Watch this without it on. Oh yeah, that's right. Bam. So turn this bad boy off. This thing is amazing. At one point too, I thought I broke it because I pulled on it, the little thing came out of the strap, and then I was getting real flustered. JMD tubing, gotta love them. And then my son came out, he brought me fruit snacks, which means he's hungry. So I gotta clean up real quick. We gotta feed the boy, feed the animals, take care of business. But yeah, man, struggle street today, and then I know some of you guys go through it, so I figured we'll share this with you. The victories and the struggle. Sometimes stuff is smooth sailing, but tonight, geez, man, I thought we were gonna actually get some stuff done, and I mean, we did, but whew, talk about the long road. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Till next time, we gotta make some noise with this. We gotta go to LS Fest 2022. I'm out.